Okay, hi traders, Richard Jackson here again. Let's just quickly talk about trading times. Now we've got a different times that we can use. Let me just bring up. Okay, so let's talk about the trading times. Now, Asian session is usually pretty quiet in Australia. Okay, so if we're going to be trading really anything, the idea of a trader is to chase volatility. We can't make money unless we have some sort of volatility. Volatility meaning how much price changes over how much time. Okay, price versus time. Okay, so if we're going to look for areas of volatility, we want to be typically looking for the news announcements. What times are the news announcements coming out, and usually when are most traders trading? Okay, and most traders are going to be trading. Unfortunately for all of us on the eastern seaboard of Australia, we are in pretty much the exact opposite side of the world. Okay, so when we trade, we will be typically trading at night between around about 5 o'clock in the afternoon through to about 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to be sitting there watching your screen all day, every day, or every minute of that time frame, but the most volatility will happen during those hours. So what I have encouraged everybody to do, and I'm not going to put this up on the website, I want you to create your own, is a little bit of a trading time scales. Okay, so what is our server set to? Our server is set to GMT plus 2. Okay, and that is based pretty much Cyprus. Okay, GMT plus 2 is Cyprus. So that's what the server time is set to, and there is a reason for that. Okay, so if we take the server time and we take 7 hours away from it, we get the close of the New York session, which is basically the close of Friday. So what we're looking for is a 5-day candles or 5-day week on the daily candles. If we're not set to server GMT plus 2, then we'll get a 6 days on our week. Okay, so there is a reason for GMT plus 2, depending on daylight saving, GMT plus 3 on daylight saving, I guess. So GMT standing for Greenwich Mean Time. Another term, the more modern term for GMT, is UTC, Universal Coordinated Time. Okay, which is actually French. That's why it's UTC instead of UCT. Okay, EST is New York. New York is Eastern Standard Time, and in Australia we have Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so typically all of these areas, when daylight saving comes, they'll change at the same time. So it's only when our daylight saving comes and goes as we need to change this column. Okay, currently we've finished daylight saving. All of Europe and the United States is in daylight saving at the moment, so we are 8 hours in front of the server time. Okay, so typically we get let's talk about New York first. New York opening hours will be from 9:30 a.m. through to 4:30 p.m. Okay, so that's the US session, stock session. Typically, you'll get 8:30 news in the morning. So any news that will come out for US will come out at 8:30 in the morning, and you'll be able to trade that. In London, it is an 8:30 start as well for their stock exchange, and they'll go through to 4:30. So what we want to do, and you can see that there is an overlap from the London Stock Exchange and the US Stock Exchange, so we usually see quite a bit of activity in this area here. Okay, so typically we want to trade from about 5 o'clock Australian time through to you know, maybe 1:30 in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. All right. So if you're not prepared to do that, then probably trading is not the right thing for you. But you do get some nice moves in here, especially around about the news. And you can use the momentum strategy that I've got during those times. Okay. All right, so I'll leave that there. I'll let you guys create your own table that looks exactly like this one, so that you know what times relate to what on your charts, and how they relate to UTC and EST and AEST. Okay, thanks.